Well, I just got beer and bread, so why don't we do a little unboxing? Beer and Bread by Scott Almes from Deep Print Games. This is a 2-player game. Nice side displays. This is a 2-player game. It's a multi-use card game. It will draw you in with its beautiful art and engaging theme. Its clever structure of alternating rounds will enchant you as it puts a fascinating twist on player interaction, card drafting, and resource management. Well, let's open it. Don't have any fingernails, but it's still enough. Capstone Games. Okay, let's see what we have in the box. We have our rule book. Human objective, components, and setup, playing the game, different phases, dry years, very interesting, and end of the game, different card phases. Overview of the upgrades. Okay, so it's like the definition of, okay, and there's a nice overview on the back. Okay, looks like we have, ooh, nice player board next. Let's check this out. It's a little bigger than I thought. This is the back. Let's move this up here. So yeah, that's real nice. It's a nice player board. It's not quite staying down. My trick is I like to go just beyond where it's supposed to go. Just give it a little stretch. Do the opposite this way. And do the opposite this way. It's pretty flat now. That's a little trick. All right, that's a nice board. It's very nice. Looks like we have where we'll put our supplies. We have our bread and our beer, breweries. We have, looks like where we'll put our different action cards on the bottom. Looks like we have, these are our years. And yeah, same for the other side. These are, don't know. Let's look. Looks like we have our water and our barley. I'll say that's barley. And we have the wheat, which is the yellow. I want to say the rye is that. It looks like we have hops. Looks like we have, oh, there's our phase marker, and there's our windmill. I believe the windmill marks who takes the first turn of the round. Nice. We have a nice score pad. Oh, it's double-sided. I always like it when they have a double-sided score pad, because why not use both sides of the paper? Very nice. What else do we have in the box? Looks like we have our cards. The box is really nice. I really like these inlaid graphics. And I like how they made all of this cardboard look like wood. It's a nice touch. That's a really nice touch. I really enjoy how more companies are not putting plastic around their cards. Not only is plastic really hard to get off, and once it's off, it's not going back on. These paper bits, here's a trick that I use sometimes for paper bits. If I can't quite get them, just take some middle cards out. That'll give some tension on the end. You can slip that right off. If you need that, to put it around the cards, it's always there. These are nice looking cards. These feel really nice. They're not quite a linen, but they definitely have a nice coating on them. I'm a sucker for nice cards. Oh, look, they're mixed up already. How neat. What do we have? Looks like we have resources on the top. We have a menu in the middle of how to make the beer or how to make the bread. And then we have, not sure what to call that on the bottom, the action, the special action. During fruitful years, when you start your turn with one card left in hand, draw a second. Select which one to play and discard the other. That's kind of nice. So you have these special abilities at the bottom. At the end of the seeding phase of each year, collect one. These are nice. A lot of good-looking beers and good-looking breads there. Give these a good shuffle, even though they look pretty shuffled. I like how they're shuffled. I think that's really cool. I wonder how they achieved that, because you'd have to, when you're producing the two different kinds of cards, unless you're just producing, no, because these don't seem to be in a set order. They seem pretty random. That would be like a production phase to achieve that at the end before they put it in the box. That's great. It's a nice touch. Well, beer and bread. Let's put everything back together. Pieces in here. Looks like there's spaces for everything. Looks like the windmill is trying to stand up a bit. It's a little excited. And then we want to put our board in here. It's a really nice board. I really like how they have the other look on the other side. The more traditional drawing of what I would think is, what time period would this be? 19th century? I'm guessing? No idea. Well, let's keep these pieces down a little bit. So this can go in. Everything going down. It doesn't feel like it's very settled. Beer and bread. Really nice production. I'm really excited to get this to the table and give it a play. Finding the second person will be the only thing that I need to do. But that's why we have family, right? Beer and bread.